Is it time?
Talk to yourself. Boom, dear.
High rollers.
Mr. House is just...
The foundation is laid. Now it's just a matter of Why is good help so impossible to find?
Targeting.
Why have... Your vanity... No!
Have a nice day.
What's... Okay, what's up?
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door.
Oh! Hi! Mr.
No bodies, just the heads.
If Mr. House ain't the top dog on the strip,
Get your drink?
what do you suppose that means for us? Hey, there's my guy.
I'd wager that the Army's
Hope
sending
Swank's
elite
smarter than
units
Benny.
our way.
I hear
right
a
as we...
Swank filled me in about Benny. Hell of a thing. Well, it was my idea. A few years later. Well, now, usually he's... Well, so... Tell you what.
Well, some Legion can't.
My hotel room is so small. When I... You again. You again. Yeah?
Watch out! Watch out!
Whoa!
Eat this. Watch out!
Hello.
Watch out!
Whoa, baby. Oh.
What do you need?
Watch out!
Whoa!
Hello.
I hear the Legion is camping out.
Any luck with Garrett? Come on! Had enough?
I've heard that we were getting strong reinforcements to... Howdy there, partner. My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting. Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pop... That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger or something. Maybe. It sure wasn't easy. After Ma died, I can't say as I hell, the more maybe I should. I suppose it's only right you get a little... Please don't... Sorry. Oh, so you have... You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. I knew if I didn't get way the... Oh, well, Mr. Bishop, well... Robbed is such an... Also, I might have... Thanks.
Baby, it's as tense as a Virgin at Gomorrah out there. Things are heating up.
Hey, well... The cowboy act, yeah. And like we agreed, here's your... You talking about Mr. Isaac? Here's your 5%. That comedian... That ugly mug with the razor top...
Please, do not.
What do you need? Can I help you? You can find...
Welcome to the NCR. Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office. I don't have
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job. I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either. To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here. I would like you to get in. Unfortunately, the boomers keep someone in exchange for your help. Do you think? That's excellent news. So they'll help us, right? Let me know as soon as you have an interested in politics. I've been in politics quite a while now. Always had the drive to do it even when I was young. It's just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago back in the NCR as the local mayor and worked my way up from there. I managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council. I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship. I was elected to this post 7 years ago. I'm the third NCR representative to serve here in Vegas. Now, I've had my share of ups and downs along the way, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. That's it. I can provide a quick history lesson, if that's what you're... In 2274, President Kimball sent the NCR Army into the Mojavian Force with the objective of occupying and repairing Hoover Dam. Rangers and Army scouts had confirmed that the dam was basically unoccupied and could be restored to an operable condition. Upon arriving at the dam, however, they discovered that a large force of tribals and robots had occupied it. This was our introduction to the three families, the Securitrons and, of course, Mr. House. Using his Securitrons as intermediaries, Mr. House called for parley. He claimed his forces had occupied Hoover Dam in order to safeguard it for our arrival, and that he was ready to turn it over to us, so long as we could agree to terms. Those terms became the Treaty of New Vegas. The treaty recognized Mr. House's sovereignty over the Strip and granted us rights to establish military bases at the dam and McCarran Airport. The NCR is legally permitted to send 95% of the electricity produced by the dam to our home states. The remaining 5% goes to the Strip. The treaty actually makes it illegal for the NCR to prevent its citizens or troops on furlough from visiting the Strip. Once on the Strip, our citizens are subject to arrest or punishment by House's Securitrons, though that's a rare occurrence. Our troops enjoy a different status. It's illegal for the Securitrons to take action against them. Of course, it's also illegal for our troops to carry firearms on the Strip, so there isn't much trouble they can get into. Our military police does an adequate job of keeping the troops on furlough in line. I don't envy them that task. The embassy was established a few weeks after the treaty was signed. Basically, Mr. House handed us a dumpy little building he had no interest in renovating. I'm the third ambassador to hold this post, and the first, I think, to accept its limitations. My predecessors had ambitions of engineering the annexation of the Mojave. They thought they'd convince Mr. House to join up. I've never even spoken to the man, or whatever he is. Maybe the situation will change once we've beaten the Legion once and for all. Now we mostly just keep track of the NCR citizens and troopers around and make sure they don't get in trouble, but that's Captain Papa's job. I keep myself busy with paperwork and reports that get sent back to the NCR. It's mostly busy work. It's the same old stuff around here. Gambling, debauchery, drunkenness. It's all here. I'm getting a little... If you want more information, try talking... I hope you've
All mine. Run from me. All mine. We take this boat. I'm ready for... That's what the scope's... Eat this!
Come on.
Hi.
Eat this! Can't run from me! Caesar's dead. Bet he didn't see this coming. Still. Intel we had back in the NCR said they had a whole succession lined up. The other thing I heard... Whatever happens, ought to give the... That guy Benny was a... I'll make my way there.
Hi! Here goes. Wow. The security, they'll be all set.
What's up? I think you're on. The only way to ensure relative safety, that means no NCR. I need to talk to you about something, if you have a minute. Any day now? Caesar's going to try to march across Hoover Dam and kick NCR out of the Mojave. We're getting caught up in something important out here. Hell, after how you handled Benny, you're practically right in the middle of all this. I know I'm just along for the ride, but it's made me think about the past and how I might be able to help out. I wasn't always with the followers, or with the NCR. My late father was an officer in a group called the Enclave, a remnant of America's pre-war government. Memories being short around here, not a whole lot of people remember them. But they did bad things. Eventually someone stopped them. I was born a few years later at a military base on the coast. A lot of different places. I only know what I was told. Some of them were cut down by the NCR and the Brotherhood. Some of them went east. My mother never told me what happened to my father, but she and I went south with some... When the NCR learned that Enclave personnel had integrated, we kept moving to the fringes. After the Enclave's command structure fell apart, it was only a matter of time before Navarro was overrun by NCR. My mother and I left with some of the troopers from my father's old unit, the same people I've kept in contact. Anyone who didn't get out was killed. The Enclave, not many of them are... That's a hard question to answer. I know I don't want the Legion to take... So militarily, yes, I want them to help NCR. If possible, I'd like to figure out a way to help the NCR win Hoover Dam without... Great. I'd like you to talk to the old-timers, the remnant, but you're a big part of what I've kept in... I know I'm not... Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
What's up?
Talk to you soon, dear.
Here we go.
Well, it's about damn time. I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to... Thought I recognized the fellow with you? Well, now there's an interesting idea. Do a bit of good... Oh, and in case Arcade forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word...
If I had to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I grew up without him. It's not like I'm the only kid. If that's the only...
Fine weather for... Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been... There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake Mead. But if I get one more... I was... There... So... Vertebrate. I helped...
Since my mother died, Daisy's been the only woman in my life. She flew him out on... There have been some good men along the way, but lovers make poor confidants. Daisy, being in the Enclave didn't mean much to her. As screwed up as it sounds, if you spent the first half of your life flying Enclave troopers in a vertibird, I suppose picking over pre-war rocket parts doesn't quite...
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine. Been a while, Arcade. So, what's the... Is that right? You haven't this... I wouldn't mind cutting down a... Oh, I'll cut... Arcade... Oh. Next thing I... do...
Moreno took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at him. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man. I suppose you're right. Moreno may be a...
You don't strike me as someone down... Hello. Why the... Swooping in on a vertibird? None of this means... I miss those days. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to... Then we lost the... internal... John... It was a... I helped tend the crop. Uh-huh.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they've... Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years.
I like how you handled Keen. Without the night...
Is there something else? I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends.
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed. Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the world. Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone. But he's probably saved more lives than I ever will. Okay, I'll do my best.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder... Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against? Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him. You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it. The gangers away?
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out. I can't believe you've actually talked me into this. Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Thanks for doing this. Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest, when Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all going to shake out in the end, but at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done. I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro, and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out of the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every doctor they can get. I honestly didn't expect you to say that. When I talked to you about Daisy and the others, you seemed to put a lot of value in loyalty to the past. What's changed since then? True enough, I suppose. Getting them back together must be worth more than me spraying plasma all over the dam. Back to Freeside it is. I need to make a stop before I settle in. I'll be back in a while. Thanks again for your help. It means a lot to me.
Moreno's a stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying. Since Whitman will be staying with the Vertibird, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you. You'll need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance. The training might take several hours, so... Mark my words, won't be long before the Legion and NCR butt heads over Hoover Dam.
I appreciate you keeping Orion in the group. Since I won't be needing my armor, makes the cockpit a bit cramped. It'll take a few hours.
The NCR is the best bet for the wasteland. We'll be ready. The NCR's got its share of warts, but I'd rather have them around than the Legion.
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father. I thought I might wear it at Hoover Dam, but after you talked me out of it, I didn't see the point in hanging on to it any longer. I'm here because of you, so I figured you're the one most deserving. And if you need anything, it's the least I could do. All I ask is that you put it to good use. This place has lived in the shadow of Caesar for long enough. I may not be the one to help stop him here. What's up? I don't think you need to worry about that. Enclave technology is even more advanced than Brotherhood equipment. And in the hand, let's just... It would be nice if things could stop tearing each other apart.
The Legion is bad enough. The last thing we...
I've heard a few patients. If how... How much do you...
How much do you...
Need around here,
Tell the king we thank him for looking out for us.
Did you see the monorail explode?
Hey,
Thank you.
Destruction
We
was
never would have
absolute.
escaped without your help.
You're a model citizen. Keep an eye out for trouble.
The followers are lucky to have a friend.
So the great Caesar is...
like you.
Big shakeup in the management at Gomorrah. I wonder what that's about.
Caesar's death is good news for the NCR. For everyone, most likely.
Hey, you're the... What do you need?
Homicide detected.
What's up? Let's go.
Oh. Talk to me.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Hello. Of course. After all...
Thank you for visiting New Business.
What's up? What's up?
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress? What'd you think of Mr. House? Nice.
What's up?
All right, then.
What's up? Let's...
Hello.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
It's good to see such an outstanding citizen of the NCR. What can I do for you, my friend? I hope you've returned. Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. Rest up, and when you're ready... It's good to see some... So I did. As you may have noticed, we've made great strides, sure. We've had reports of violence against NCR. Violence is something of a... more worrying. I need someone to... Good. First, the problem is, there isn't... I'm not a... NCR's a take...
Looks like Gamora's under new management. I wonder what happened.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks. We're different than other gang. The kid... Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know... Damn straight they will. It's... On second thought, if I can whip this... Okay, you've got a deal. Things have been a lot better. Near as I can...
Personal space meaning it.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Move along.
We've got our best rangers here now. All of a sudden, I like our chances a whole lot.
Hello. Yes? That's great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon. Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot-button topic, so I was able to secure this for you. Well, I don't officially have access to any more funds, but here. This is from me. I've received a message from Colonel Moore up at Hoover Dam. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep. It's good to see such an... You got my respect. I'm glad.
Back west, you don't see too... The best, like a lot, not much. They have the best equipment the NCR can get its hands on. Power armor, salvage, tech strip out the... It feels like you're carrying a... The Baja Rangers can do more advanced night scouting. Ranger combat helmets are old pre-war gear.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
We can monitor Ranger activity all through the region with the systems here.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now. Time's right for a feud.
Sorting and this job is... You have you? Miss, he's closer. It's the lead more than it. It's a gamble either way. Even with Caesar gone, we still might not outlast the Legion. For our sake, I hope you're right. Now, if you'll...
Smart move for the Kings to back down. Morning.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
We won't go
quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you look like a nuclear winter.
Good, you made it. I've been receiving reports about the savior of the NCR for a while now and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable, and right now I can use all the capable people I can get. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to do. When people need something really important done, they come to me. Usually I dispatch one or more Rangers to see these things through, but I'm a little short-handed at the moment. Think you're up for a real mission? Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, I need someone to handle other matters that have arisen. Make no mistake, there's a battle coming, and I intend to make sure there are no loose ends when the time comes. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khans. Have you heard of them? Then I don't need to tell you that they can be a pain in the ass. The NCR has a rather sordid history with them. That is, unless we get to them first. I want you to visit them in their canyons to the far. They're just another gang of... I can't lend you any troops, but I've already sent word... You'll have to pay for... Don't fool yourself. Then you'll need...
We won't go quietly.
So the cub enters the wall. Have you now? Doesn't he? The glory. I won't hear.
I had been warned about you. You were perilously close to making an enemy.
You've been doing good things.
I haven't seen you before. That's... I suppose...
Not now, I'm busy. I heard you try to convince Papa Khan. You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? He's fixated on restoring the glory of the... Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a... It's good to have you.
That's close enough. You can ask, but why would I do... What?
I wish there were more like you.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they